Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and greetings to everyone. Hi, I'm Lydia Andriana binti Andri from SMK Seri Pinang, JEA 3059. Today, I'll be telling a story about Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. 19 years has passed since the event of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Harry is now a grown man and an overworked employee of the Minister of Magic. He married to Ginny Weasley, and their children are James, Albus, and Lily. As the story begins, the Potter family is taking the nervous Albus to catch the train for his first year at Hogwarts. The school students are divided into 4 houses, and Albus fears he may be chosen for the Slytherin house, represented by Snape. Slytherin is known as a house of dark magic. Albus doesn't believe it is a fitting place for brave wizards. At the train station, the Potter runs into Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger, who are now married and have 2 children. Hermione is now the head of Minister of Magic. Their daughter, Rose Weasley Granger, is also attending Hogwarts for the first time. On the train ride, Rose lectured Albus about the importance of falling in with the right people at school. She is distraught when Albus immediately befriends with Scorpius Malfoy. Scorpius is the son of Harry's Hogwarts rival, Draco. Rumor has it that Scorpius may be the biological son of Voldemort, the evil wizard who killed Harry's parents and tried to kill Harry. Some suggest Draco and his wife could have children, so they use a time turner to send Scorpius' mother back to Voldemort time. They supposedly did this to provide a powerful heir to the Malfoy line. At Hogwarts, the Sorting Hat chose both Scorpius and Albus to be in Slytherin house. The next few years are only briefly tick-picked. Albus continues to dislike Hogwarts, where he repeatedly failed to live up to his famous father legacy. The relationship between Harry and Albus grows increasingly tense. When a man with an illegal time turner is arrested, Harry and Hermione secretly ponder how to handle this situation. Hermione hides the time travel in her office. In the next scene, Albus sleeps in a hospital bed with Harry at his side. Professor Dumbledore's image visits Harry, and Harry asks for advice how to protect his son. Dumbledore urges him to discover what is wounding Albus. When Albus wakes, he lies to Harry about where he had gone. Harry tells Albus what he heard from the centaur. He vows to set measures in place to monitor Albus' movement. He also said Albus may no longer associate with Scorpius. As Albus becomes indignant, Ron enters. Albus discovers he and Scorpius have somehow changed the past. In this timeline, Ron isn't married to Hermione, and Rose was never born. Albus also learned he is now part of the House of Gryffindor. In Part 2, Scorpius tries to get his bearing in his current reality. He learned his father Draco has been involved in torturing and killing Mudblood. He finds out Severus Snape is still alive in this reality, so Scorpius visits him. Snape takes Scorpius to Hermione and Ron, who are members of an underground rebellion. They piece together the reason the most recent time travel went awry. Snape, Hermione, and Ron travel back in time with Scorpius. The Dementor appear, and Ron and Hermione distract the creatures so Snape and Scorpius can finish their mission. The Dementor suck out Ron's and Hermione's soul. A little later, Dementor kills Snape as he helps Scorpius escape. As Scorpius emerges back into the present, Albus is with him once again. Scorpius says the time turner is gone. The headmistress lectures the boy for breaking so many rules and chides Hermione for keeping the time turner in the first place. Scorpius later tells Albus that he still has the time turner. As the boys decide how to destroy the device, Delphi appears. They learn she is Voldemort's daughter. She breaks their wand and steals the time turner. The adults, having discovered Delphi's plan to resort Voldemort, try to determine what happened to the boys. Draco confessed to Harry that his father had a time turner built. They thought about using it, but they realized it won't do any good, so they don't know how to find them or where to find them. Albus and Scorpius decide they must get a message to their father in the future. They leave a magical note on the blanket Harry's mother gave him, telling Harry where to meet them in the past. Harry discovered Albus' message. He, Ginny, Ron and Draco, and Hermione travel back to the time at which Voldemort killed Harry's parents. There, they meet the boys. They believe Delphi was trying to meet her father there and change the course of history for the worse. To draw her out, Harry takes on the form of Voldemort. They battle and capture Delphi with the help of his friend. Harry must decide whether to change the course of history by stopping Voldemort from killing his parents. Ultimately, he decides to let history play out as it did originally, and he and his friend and family can go home. It's painful for him to watch. Back in the present, Harry and Albus begin to mend their relationship. Harry also starts to deal with some of his crippling memories involving Voldemort. I found this book is really interesting because it is a magical story that everyone should read. This book has a lot of moral values. The moral values of this story is do not lie to your parents and care about others' problems. That's all from me. Thank you.